Fantastic, Avineet. That's amazing that your company is obviously being able to espouse the values that you believe will help increase the likelihood of you helping your customers who might need credit counseling services. And so we did a little bit of research, Avineet, and we discovered, according to your website, that Business Solutions and Credit Counseling Services has been around for over 20 years now and has literally helped tens of thousands of clients with their financial and debt obligations. And so during that period of time, do you recall any memorable success stories of how you were able to really help people out of their difficulties?
Yes, Iraq, I recall many stories over the years that we've been able to successfully help people get their lives back on track when it comes to finances. Just to share a couple off the top of my head, I recall not too long ago we had assisted a young family, a gentleman with a spouse and a young kid at home. They had gone through some hardship where the gentleman had lost his job. He wasn't able to sustain his monthly expenses. So all said and done, at the end of the day, when he went through the process and he got himself completely debt-free, he came to my office a year later, and he was very thankful, and he was very grateful the fact that how his life has really turned around. Initially, he was contemplating even if he should go through the process or should he contact a professional like ourselves. However, the feedback I received after a number of years was that was one of the most important and the most valuable calls that he had ever made when he picked up the phone and called our office. So I was quite pleased to hear that. There are other stories like that. I've come across single parents, single mothers struggling and trying to make ends meet. At the same time, they've accumulated consumer debt over the years, just trying to sustain their lifestyle. And so in scenarios like that, I really like to not only find a solution for their debt problem at this given moment, I also like to look at the bigger picture as to what changes need to be made for this individual so they can better their life in the future and avoid from ever coming down to this position ever again.